What's up, boys and girls of the internet? You're welcome, and it's your favorite boy Ebenezer Link. In today's video, guys, what I'll be doing is I'll be showing us how to make money on Fiverr using AI. Now, if you don't know what Fiverr is actually a service place where you can actually get on, sign up, and either buy services or sell services. But in this particular video, guys, we're not going to be buying, we're going to be selling a service or services on Fiverr. I'm going to tell us 5 different services that can actually sell on Fiverr. You don't need to have the skill, you don't need to have any experience. I'm just going to show you how you're going to go about it using AI tools. You all know that AI tools is actually making things a lot easier, and some persons do not know how to use this AI tool. They don't know the AI tool they're supposed to use. But in this particular video, guys, I'm going to show you I'm going to show you the service you're going to offer, and I'm going to show you the AI tool you're going to use and how you're going to use this AI tool to offer the service and make money off it. Alright, so I'm going to go to my laptop screen and I'm going to show you everything that you need to know, A to Z. It's going to be a step-by-step guide. I'm going to hold you by the hands, walk you through and show you everything that you need to do. But before I do that, guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Ebenezer Link, and one thing I do on this particular channel, The Grind Academy, is that I create awesome videos that is basically centered around making money online. So if you're interested in making money online, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit it right now, and turn on the bell notification icon. Now what that does is when I drop this video, you get notified and then you get to put into action what I show on my channel. Alright, if you like this video, make sure you leave us a like, and drop a comment. It's going to help encourage us to create more awesome videos. Now let's get into the details without further ado. So back on my screen, we have here easiest ways to make money on Fiverr with AI. No skills needed. Just like I told you guys in the intro of this video, you don't need any skill. You don't even need any experience. Alright, so let me show us the interface of Fiverr so that we know what Fiverr looks like before we get into all the details. So this is what Fiverr looks like, fiverr.com. Once you're signed in, you have two ends. You have the seller end, you have the buyer end. So the buyer end is the number one you sign in. So if you're going to sign up, make sure you sign up either as buyer or a seller. But you can do the both, right? Because you're going to use the buyer to see what you're going to do, and then you're going to use the seller to create what the interface that's going to help you make money, right? So let's just scroll down. You see that a lot of services here: graphics design, programming and tech, digital marketing, video and animation, writing and translation, music and audio, business, finance, AI services. There are a lot of services right here that you can actually offer. So we're not going to be doing AI services here. We're not going to be doing AI services here. We're going to be doing like the normal service. We're going to be using AI to actually carry out the services. So the first service we're going to be looking at is, let's go back to our guide, easier services. So let's scroll down. We're going to see 5 Fiverr services, and we have this here. So if we open this one, we have 5 Fiverr services, which we're going to be doing like normal people, but we're going to be using AI. So now if we open this up, we have AI converts to image. So basically we're going to be converting image to video. Image to video, right? That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be converting image to video. So you have image to video, and if we scroll down right here, you see there are a lot of persons who are offering these services. Right, this person is about 467 services, and this person sells for $15, 339 for $25. So let's do the math and see if we can actually make a lot of money with this. So let's say 339, this is 393. 393 multiplied by 15. This is $25. $25 equals to $9,825. This is how much someone has been able to make by actually selling this particular service on Fiverr, and you can actually get to the point where you do the same thing. I'm going to show you what they're doing because this is quite easy, right? And they're using AI to do this. You can also do the same and get to the point where you make money. It's as simple as that. Let's not beat around the bush. Let me show you guys the tool they're going to use to do this. So which tool are going to use to do this? This tool I'm going to recommend you is runway.ml. So search the link app.runway.ml. That is what you're going to be using to do this. Once you get on the particular platform, you're going to be given 100 credits. It's a free platform, so you can actually you can actually upgrade, right? But you can actually use the free version to do what you need to do. I don't need to pay money for this, right? You get given 100 credits. All you have to do is come over right here. Once you come to this platform, it's going to be like this, and they're going to say describe your short, add image reference. This is not what you want to do because you want to convert image to video. You click select video right here, which is on the top side here. Once you've selected it, select assets or create image. So your client who is on Fiverr can actually send you an image to turn into a video, and then they tell instruction on what to actually do to the video. So once you click on select asset, it's going to actually push and show you the image you want to select, and then you have to put in what you want the image to do. You want it to run, anything you want it to do, anything your buyer tells you to do. That's what you're going to impute here. Let me show what I've done so far with this. So come over right here. you're going to see that I had to select my email, my photo, and I added the description, which is smooth motion. And after I did that, you see that it's actually this is my picture right here is actually talking. It's actually talking, right? And all I have to do is click on download right here. Once I click on download, it downloads, and I just send it to my client. That is it. Now the next thing which you might want to do is, because let's do this. Let me open this. Let me show something. So you see, this person is charging $15 for this, right? And if you're starting out, you can actually charge maybe $5 or $9, right? Since you're just starting out, you want people to actually patronize your business. If you do $5, yeah, and I just remembered, if you do $5, people are going to think that you're offering low quality. So maybe do like $8, $9 to actually allow you to start with something. Now, when you get a lot of reviews and your level gets increased, you can now actually increase the price to maybe $10-12, right? Okay, so let's go to standard. If you go to standard, you see that this person charges $30 for standard. Now, to actually beat the competition and actually get to the point where you stand out, all you have to do is, instead of just offering image to video, you can also get to the point where you offer text to video, right? Text to video. So how do you do that? If you're going to do text to video, you're going to use this tool right here, which is called Leonardo.ai. Leonardo.ai, once you get to Leonardo.ai login, click on launch app, and right here you're going to see where you put a prompt. Put your prompt here. Once you put your prompt here, you're going to click on generate, and so if I should put a prompt right here, I'm not typing, I didn't type anything reasonable. Click on generate. It's going to generate the image right here, and then you can now take the image back to runwayml.com, put it right here, and then you make it into it turns to video. So you can actually do these two things on the same account, right? All you have to do is, for your basic, you have your basic, move your image to video, and your standard, you move your text to video. So that is it for this particular gig. Now let's look at the next gig, because we don't want to waste much of our time. So the next gig right here, as you can see, is AI voiceover. That's gig number 2, or service number 2, AI voiceover. Now let's go over to Fiverr and let's see if people are already doing this and if they're making money off what they're doing. So let's go to Fiverr right here, and we'll come over to Fiverr. We'll see voiceover, access for voiceover, and there are various languages which you can do voiceover on. And you can see a lot of persons are doing this. This person charged $45 for 150 words, and it's about 1K. It has about 1K plus jobs. So let's do the math right here. Let's do the math. Let's calculate the money. Let's do the math, because we want to know if it's really something we can do. 1,000 times $45, which they charge, that's about $45,000. That's a lot of money. But then this is not a one-day thing. This could have taken this person 2 years or 3 years to get to the point where they make $45,000 doing this, right? So this gig is actually something that you can actually do. Create that gig, and to actually stand out, you don't need to actually do this gig in English, because a lot of English people doing voiceover. You can actually try Spanish, Italian, Arabic, French, and different languages, German, right? Instead of just doing for English, you can do for other languages as well. So now, which tool are you going to actually use to actually offer this service to your clients? The one tool which I'm going to refer to you is 11 Labs. 11 Labs 2. Go to 11labs.io. 11labs.io. They actually have the free package, and you can actually use the free package. And for the free package right here, if you want to sign them, you're going to have the interface look like this. Click on get started. Now, to actually customize your voice to actually be consistent with what you're going to give your clients out there, what you have to do is come over right here, click on voices. Once it opens up, you're going to tweak here, right? You're going to tweak here, and click on voice design, new, less than a minute, voice design. Once you click on voice design, you're going to use a prompt to actually define the kind of how you want the voice to be, right? And then once you're done, you click on generate voice and you preview it. If it's something that you're comfortable with, you actually work with it. If it's something you're comfortable with, you do it and do it again till you're comfortable with it. And then remember, you have 10,000 credits, and once that 10,000 credits, it's done, you're done. So be sure to actually use this wisely. Now not to actually I don't know what to say, I don't know how to say it, but then because you actually want to make more with this, I don't want to spend. If your credits for this gets to finish, all you have to do is use another email to create another account on this particular platform. And now, if you use the same browser to create another account, they're going to find out, and they're going to actually ban you from using the software. All you have to do is use another browser on another device, or on the same device, use another browser, and actually get to the point where you create multiple accounts to do this. Don't mention, you can thank me later. So now, once you're done with that, go to text to speech, because you're actually doing voiceover services, and your client is actually going to send you text. So all I have to do is put in the text right here, just copy it right here, and paste it right here. Once you've pasted it right here, you have 10,000 credit remaining, and choose the voice that you want, choose the kind of voice that you want. You can actually go through all of this. There are other voices right here. Once you selected the one, play it right here. If it's the one that you want, select it and work with it. So once you've done that, is actually on pause right now. All right, so once you've done that, you can actually change the language to Spanish. I don't know if you can hear it, but then it's in Spanish right now. So I'm just gonna put it. It's paused already. Right. So you once you fix this, click on generate speech, and it's gonna generate you a nice, splendid voiceover. Give it to your client, and you're good. Right. So that is it for this one, text to speech. That is it. Now we're gonna go to the third one, and before I talk about the third one, guys, I'm actually dropping you guys with value back to back. I'm showing you gigs you can actually offer on Fiverr and how you can actually offer this gigs on Fiverr without wasting your time, even without having any skill. You can actually offer these services. All right. So if you've gotten value so far, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification icon. Now what that does is, you know what it does basically is it gets you notified once I drop a video announcement when you're live. Like this video and drop a comment. Don't forget to do that. Now the third one right here is product mockups. All right, so basically what you're doing for people is they have designs and they want to add design. I mean, say products. Let me give you the design. So you have a clothes. I have this clothes right now, and I have a design I want to add to this clothes. It could be a design of my product. I can actually want to wrap it around this clothes. All you have to do is get that product and wrap it around this. I mean, and to do this, you need to have knowledge of Adobe Premiere Pro. And what if you don't have knowledge of Adobe Premiere Pro? In this particular video, just like I promised you guys, I'm going to show you how you can actually do that. Now let me show us how we can do that, but let's see that service on Fiverr first. All right, so let's go to Fiverr right now. We'll go to Fiverr. So we'll search for product mockups. You see that people already doing this and it's already working for them. Now let's see people already doing this, and let's just scroll up. Let us scroll down a little bit. So scroll down. We have this person has had about 702 services, sold services right here, $15. If we'll do the math again, oh my god, it's very funny that I'm calculating people's money. $15 multiplied by 702, let's say 702, but that's about $10,530. I mean, this is a lot of money, and you can actually make share from this. You can make actually a share from this, and I'm showing you 5 services, 5 different services. All right, so how do you do this? The first one is actually the first tool they're going to use is actually an AI tool, not really AI to AI-ish, but then it's something that could work for you. But the second one works very well. So if the first one doesn't work for you, just wait for the second one, which I'm going to mention in this video. So now let's look at the first one. The first tool you're going to use is Canva. We all know Canva. It's an AI tool, basically kind of AI tool, but not AI tool-ish. All right. So and you actually need to use the pro version of Canva to actually get to the point where you do this. So to actually get the pro version of Canva, just come to YouTube right here, search for Canva Pro for free. And give space and then type the Grand Academy. We'll click on enter. Let's see if it's gonna come up. Canva Pro for free. Type and then you're gonna see how to get Canva Pro for free. Canva Pro lifetime. In this particular video, I showed you guys how to get Canva Pro for free. So if you're looking for a way to get Canva Pro for free, in this video is gonna show you how to do. And it's just a 6-minute video, so it's actually very, very short. So once you've done that, once you've gotten your Canva Pro, come back to Canva and search for product mockup. Product mockup. Right? Search for product mockup. Let's up. Click on enter. Once you click on enter right now, it's coming up. So we can see, right? You can see. Okay, you see this is what I showed you. To actually use this, you have to go pro. You have to go pro for some of this. So now let's try this one out. So let's click on this one. It's actually a free one, but then I just showed you how to get Canva Pro for free, so you can actually use that. So I'm gonna use it on customize this template. Click on customize, and let's give it a while. It's open, and once it opens, guys, I'm gonna show you how it works. Okay, so it's opening right now, and all I have to do is get a product I want to put into this. Right. So I have a picture already, which I got. So let's go to videos. Yes, so this one. So I'm gonna put this by the side right here, and yeah, and I'm gonna drag this. So let's say this is the product. I'm just gonna drag this, put this into this place, and it's going to, yeah. So you see, it gets into this. So this is a product of a perfume, and I have to this is a perfume product. I've just put it inside this phone, and I can still do the same thing for other ones. So yeah, you can actually do this. I can actually do this one for this one. Yeah, and I can just still do that for the other one. So that is basically what you have to do. It's very simple how to use this. Just put this here, drag this to this, and it feels it. So basically, this is the template, and you can actually go and customize it. Now to use the pro version, I already showed you how to get the pro version, and then get to doing this. So this is the first tool I have to use for product mockup for Canva. Now the next one right here is let's go to the next one. All right. So the tool you're going to be using. All right. So the tool you're going to be using is recraft.ai, and once you're signed up, you can actually create projects. Once you're signed in, you're going to have about 90 credits. Or if you refer people, once you refer people, you're going to have about, I think, 400 credits. I joined using someone's link, so I have about 300 link, 200 credits, 900 extra, 100 the normal 100 you have, and then 200 for someone's referral. So if I drop the link to recruit.ai, you're going to get referred and you're going to sign up. I'm not going to get paid if I get to refer you though, right? So but I'm going to refer you, right? Because I want to let you in on good things. So create new project. So once you click on create new project, I'm going to show you how this works. Once you click on it, it's going to open. You're going to give it a while to open, yeah. And if you don't have an image to put it in, you can actually prompt the AI to give you an image, which you can actually take the design to put it into, just like I showed you on Canva. So what we'll have here is we're going to click on Mockup. So once we click on Mockup, we can actually put this prompt. So it has a prompt right here. So we can say, woman wearing a t-shirt in a garden, right? You can just add extra. In a garden, click on enter, and it's going to generate. So while it's generating, once it generates, you have the image right here, and you can upload your design that you want to put into it. So this is the woman in a garden, right? This is the image I just generated, and all I have to do is click on the background right here. Once I click on the background right here, I'm going to click on import image. So once I click on import image, I'm going to go to videos, and I have this product image which I've just downloaded, and it's going to come over right here. Once it comes over right here, I can actually expand this the way I want to expand it. And once I click on this, I can actually come over right here and click on remove BG to remove the background image before I add it to this, right? And I'm going to click on mockup. So once I click on mockup, I just have to put this right here. Give it a while, it's loading. And I don't know why. It's because this one is in the garden. She is in the garden, right? She's in the garden. That's why we're not putting this very well. So let's do Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. So we'll have this. So let's do this part again. Let's remove in the garden. Just click on enter. Let it give us a clean one when the one is not in the garden. Now the reason why I had to do this is because I want you to see how to properly use this. So it gives us this one. This is clear. So I'm just going to do this again. Click on remove BG, and it's going to remove it again. It's going to remove the background. You know, this time is not clear. So I'm just going to expand this because I want it to be clear. Click on remove BG. If it's very small, there can be mistakes. I don't know why it's not giving me a clear, concise one. So if you don't want to use this tool to actually remove the BG, you can actually go to this particular website called remove BG, because you want to get to the point where you actually do everything for yourself. So remove.bg and click on enter. Once you click on remove BG, it's going to actually show you this particular website. And all you have to do is upload your product image right here. It's going to get off the background. Once it gets the background off, just right here, hold here, click on mockup. Once you click on mockup, push this here, and it's going to load and allow it. So you can actually do this. Right, see what I'm doing? Okay, this is why this is why it didn't work the first time, because I zoomed it in. So you want to actually zoom this out so that this is actually going to be cool for your client. So you see this. Let's continue to let's continue to zoom out. Right, so we have this. Right, so this is clean. Now if you remove the background, you see it's going to be better. If you remove the background, it's going to be better. So do that on your free time. So that is it for this particular gig. This is how to actually offer it. So I'm going to show us the next one. So now the next gig which we're going to offer is AI powered logo design. AI powered logo design. We can actually create logos for our clients and get to the point where we make money. Now let's see if we're already doing this on Fiverr. Let's see if we're doing this on Fiverr. Let's get to Fiverr. If we come to Fiverr right here, we'll see logo design. There are people who are actually designing logo designs on Fiverr, and then we'll go up. You can see this one. This one is actually done by AI, right? This is AI work. This is AI work too, right? So let's scroll down. Yeah, this one is AI work too. And this person right here, this one's right here, all of them are AI works. All of them are AI works. And this person has done about 1K plus for $40. That's a lot of money. That's actually a lot of money. 1K for $40. That's more than $40,000, right? That's yeah. So this one is about $25. So let's say 362 times 25. So let's do 362 times 362. Oh, sorry. 362 multiplied by let's bring this up. Multiplied by 25, right? 25. That's about $9,000, and you can actually earn the same amount of money doing this. All right, so let me show you the tool we're going to be using to do this, which I already mentioned it earlier. Remember, Leonardo AI. Once you get to Leonardo AI, sign in, and you're going to have it like this. So I'm actually going to show you what you're going to do. Now let's scroll all the way down. Let's go back to our guide. Let's go to our guide and let's scroll down. So if we scroll down on our guide, we have logo buyer information. Now your buyer is actually going to send you this information. All you have to do is copy this. I'm going to show you how to do this. Copy this. Once you copy this, right, you're going to go to ChatGPT, right? Once you go to ChatGPT, click on generate me one line prompt for this, for the below. Let's do for the below. Give it a little bit of space and Control V, and then click on enter. Once you click on enter, yeah, it's going to actually give you this prompt. Copy this prompt, and once you copy this prompt, you're going to come back to this tool right here, which is called Leonardo. Leonardo, and get this off, and then right click to V, and once you do that, click on generate. Once you click on generate, it's going to give you logo designs for this. So let's just scroll down and let's see the logo designs it gives us. I'm actually going to wait it out till it gives me this logo design. Okay, so perfect. It's actually showing me logo designs right here, and this one in the middle right here, I tell you, this one right here is sweet. Like, it's really sweet. So I'm going to download this. I'm going to download this at the end of this video. I'm actually going to look at the other ones it gives me, and I'm actually going to do. This is nice. The Grand Academy is nice. This is nice too, right? All you have to do is get this, put it in a folder, and send to your clients. Easy peasy. Now you can actually tweak this, right, by adding motto. So let's say your buyer gives you an information and asks you to add a tagline to the logo. Put the tagline to and send to your, and do this what I've shown you using ChatGPT, and then send it to Leonardo, and you're good to go. Send it to your clients. Now let's look at the last one, So let's just scroll up. Let's look at the last one and uncover this last one, and let's see what it is. So this last one is content writing with AI. And I'm going to quickly show us what we're going to be doing. So if you look at go to Fiverr, search SEO content writing. We're not just going to be writing any kind of content. We're going to be writing SEO content, and you see that people, a lot of it's in demand. There's a lot in demand. This person is has about 1k plus 965 for $15. If you do the math, you see that is a lot of money. So I'm not going to do the math, and let me show you guys how to go around this. All you have to do is check your buyer information. Your buyer is actually going to send you something. Now in the next one, I'm going to show us a bonus of what we're going to be doing to actually make money with Fiverr, right? So let's go all the way down. Content, buyer information. So you're going to copy your buyer info, but first you're going to actually remove this Spanish thing here. Remove the language, right? Remove this, so you can be able to see what you write first in English before you convert it to Spanish, right? So this, sorry, copy. Once you click on copy, come back to ChatGPT right here. Write me a 1-line prompt for the below, right? And Control V and enter. Once you click on enter, you have this. Copy this, come over to Explore GPTs, because you don't want to use the normal ChatGPT, because it's going to give you the normal thing people always get, which is AI-ish, right? So come over to search GPTs. Once you have clicked on Explore GPTs, search GPTs, you're going to search for SEO content writer. Yeah, that's what you want to search. Once you click on it, you're going to have this. You're going to have all of this. So I'm going to use rank math, and you can actually use anyone you want. So I'm going to click on start charts. When you click on start charts, you have to right click, Control V, and paste where you go from ChatGPT. And the next thing you do is click on enter, and you allow it to do the work. Okay. So now it's writing all of this. All right. So if you scroll all the way down, once this content is done right, if you scroll all the way down, you're gonna have it's 100% human content, right? And you can actually publish this and or publish it or give it to your clients, and it's gonna show wherever they take it to. It's gonna show that it's 100% human written. So once you copy it, you can come back to ChatGPT right here. And right click, paste it, and you can actually remove some of the things right here. Remove some of the things which it's edit it. You can actually paste this on your document, on your Google Docs first, and then this, we're also going to remove this too. Remove this from here to here. Remove this too. Remove this. Yes, remove this too. And then translate this, and then give you this to say translate this to Spanish, and it's going to convert every of this content to Spanish. Every of the content here to Spanish. All you have to do is copy this and send it back to your clients. Everything I've done here, I've used ChatGPT, but I've just been able to find a way around using the softwares on ChatGPT. So put it on your documents and send back to your clients. So that is it basically for this 5 Fiverr gigs you can actually offer on Fiverr using AI tools. There's going to be a part 2 of this particular video where I get to show you guys other tools you can actually use to actually offer some different services. But before I get to the part two, before I end this video and then start making the part two, let's talk about the bonus. So let me show us this. So what we're going to be doing for the bonus is drop servicing. If you actually want to get to the point where you make a lot of money, you have to actually learn to outsource services, businesses to people, right? So someone gets you to actually get to the point where you design them maybe a website. If you go to Fiverr, set up a gig on website design. Once someone calls you to design a website for them, look for people who are already doing this, who are looking for jobs, and get them to design that particular software or website for a client. Give it to that client. Your client pays you. Let's say your client pays you $100. You're going to pay the person who designed this service maybe $70 or even $50. Your gain out of it can be $30 or $50, which you've earned. The difference, and then you take it in. That's your money. So you do drop services for different things you may not really know how to do on Fiverr, and that is how you also make money. All right, so without wasting much of the time, I'm actually going to allow you to put into action what I've shown you. And if you like this video so far, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification icon. So it's gonna be a peace out, and see you guys in the next one.